fold back very shortly. And in fact, there they go, and the blue light starts to blink, and Sir Macador won the jump. Sir Macador beat out Vinny the Poet, and going quickly, Glenn Ford. Just in behind them then, Wet My Whistle, who's got up from the second line into a good spot. It could be about 1-1 or 1-2 as they settle down. Just in behind those, Shadow Dealer. Then further back on the inside there is Active Valor. The next one then was Bassi, followed by Franco Tarek and Condafu from the outside gate of the front line is back to the tail. So they travel along the back now, and it's Sir Macador holding pride of place in front of half length on Glen Ford. In third place then down on the inside is Vinny the Poet. Wet My Whistle. Oh, he's got into the beautiful 1-1 draw now, and he's $1.40 favourite, looking like it. Back in midfield then on the inside there is Shadow Dealer. They were followed further afield then by Franco Tarek. Well back is Condafu on the outside of Active Valor, and Bassi is back at the tail. So they come down to approach the judges' box for the last time now. One circuit left to go, and it's Sir Macador. 2 circuits left to go, I should say, and it's Sir Macador in front. And the lead time was 55.3. On the outside is Glen Ford. In the 1-1 then Wet My Whistle. Vinny the Poet is back on the inside. They were followed further back then by Active Valor on the inside of Shadow Dealer. He's nicely poised just in behind the favourite. The next one then came Franco Tarek. Well back next to last is Condafu. And last of all is Bassi. No moves as yet as they travel along the back once more. And it's still Sir Macador the leader. On the outside is Glen Ford. It wants to go harder. It's pulling hard. In third place then on the outside in the 1-1 settling beautifully is Wet My Whistle. Vinny the Poet is fourth on the inside fence. Then came Shadow Dealer. They were followed further afield then on the inside by Active Valor. Then came Franco Tarek, and then well back is Condafu. And last of all is Bassi. So they come into the straight now once more, and 31.9 was that sectional. So they've got a bit over a lap to go, and it's Sir Macador in front. Just tapped along a little bit. Glen Ford is working closer on the outside. This gives a good trail up then to Wet My Whistle on the outside of Vinny the Poet. Shadow Dealer is tapped along. So too back on the inside is Active Valor. The next one on the outside on the back of Shadow Dealer is Franco Tarek. Next to last Condafu, and Bassi is at the tail. They travel to the back this time. They're going to have to make their move shortly. It's Sir Macador. He's extended his lead. On the outside, Glen Ford is just trying to work closer. Now Wet My Whistle is off and chasing, and he's gone to them with a whoosker on the outside, and he's gone to the front of the top circle. Wet My Whistle is drawing away from Glen Ford. Sir Macador back on the inside. They were followed then by Shadow Dealer, getting a bit of a go on from Vinny the Poet. Around the outside is Franco Tarek, Condafu, well back Active Valor, and last of all is Bassi, but it's all Wet My Whistle. Coming round into the home straight now for the final time. Well clear in the happy 60th birthday Greg Denning pace, and I hope you've backed it, Greg. Wet My Whistle. You'll get a very minimal return, but you'll get a return anyway. Wet My Whistle is first. About 10 metres back, then came Shadow Dealer, followed further back a similar distance then by Condafu. Then came Franco Tarek from Vinny the Poet. Glen Ford knocked up. So too did Sir Macador. Well back then as Active Valor, and Bassi was last most of the way.